Glad you could make it. You are listening to the video recording of a live broadcast. You can stay up to date on our schedule and catch us live by checking out the links in the description below. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Visit links.chaoticallybalanced.com for more info. If you would like to support us further and get access to exclusive content on Ko-fi, you can visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Now that we are done with that, it's time to start the adventure. Welcome, adventurers. This is a quick note to say that this is part 1 of a live stream. To gain immediate access to our episodes, please visit links.chaoticallybalanced.com or go to chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's adventure. After the devastation at Kurag, the group of investigators met with the Onyx Accord leadership to share what they knew and find out more information about what is going on. Throughout this meeting, they learned some secrets about each other and themselves. Primarily, that Lala was being looked for after her orphanage burned down. Beetle was responsible for saving Ynor from her attackers, and the Onyx Accord was hiding the fact that Ynor's attackers were dead. This led to a lot of tense conversations and more questions than answers. Eventually, this meeting ended and they were all escorted out to the main lobby where Valen Su, Joachim's father, was waiting. A brief reunion and conversation later, and they were all invited over to dinner at Joachim's childhood home. There were some shenanigans, lots of food, and much merriment. Eventually, everyone turned in for the evening, dividing themselves between Ynor and Kaida's house and the Su family home. Now, they awake the next day refreshed and ready to take on the next adventure. So, let's just do... You guys awake this next morning. Actually, first, we're going to rewind a little bit. Joachim.
Yes?
You have some strange dreams this evening as you are asleep.
Interesting.
You hear these very... You're in darkness and you just hear whispers all around you.
Are they saying anything?
Nothing that you can make out, nothing that you can understand. But as you hear these whispers, you feel this something different than your sorcerer powers awaken within you. A different kind of innate arcane magic.
Does it feel good in any way? Because it doesn't sound like it does.
Doesn't feel good or bad, just indifferent, like a shadow.
Interesting.
And then, just before you are released from this place and allowed to wake up, you hear, "Use this power wisely. I will come to collect." And then you wake up.
So then, hearing that, he would wake up, literally shout, wait, what? And then when he wakes up, he sees nothing around him.
Nope.
What the fuck was that? Then he just kind of looks at his hands. He would cast instinctively. He would cast detect magic.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Again, very weird. Doesn't really know what to do with this right now. But do I feel anything weird about my own body?
Nothing as of yet.
Okay, given that, then he would just kind of initially shrug it off. And then again, he'd walk to he put on because Joaquin sleeps naked, so then he would put on some pajama pants and then walk to his door and open his door and be like, "Ah, I'm hungry."
Lala, you would hear this loud yelling as well, since you are in that same house. I'm not sure if that would wake you up though, Lala, but Joaquin is yelling down the hallway at his mother that he is hungry.
We'll probably wake her up, but she will just listen to see if there's any further conversation.
Yes, dear. I'm making breakfast. You are an adult here, you know. You could help.
But you're so much of a better cook.
Would I have heard that?
No, you're in. You're not at that house.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We're not at your guy's house yet.
Sorry. I heard cooking, so I was like, oh, nope.
I bet you make Yenor and Kaida do all the cooking. That's not very gentlemanly of you, son. Joaquin.
Yep. Sorry, what was that?
Your mother said that she bets you make Yenor and Kaida do all the cooking, and saying that's not very gentlemanly of you.
I mean, I don't really do that. Plus, the turtle is the one that actually does the cooking. He's quite good.
She does the tisk tisk motion with her finger at you.
I mean, Mom, I love you. And he goes and again, kind of, just does the whole like, oh yeah, I'm a terrible person, but gives her a kiss on the cheek anyway.
Yeah. Go wake your friend up there. We know she's not really your daughter.
God, I was afraid for a moment.
No, we were just going along with it to mess with you a little bit. You never call.
Yeah, you don't do that. I mean, well, all right. Above table, there aren't any phones. I'm guessing, right? So we'd have to use like sending stones or any sort of magic options.
Yeah, you think she's just pulling your leg, also?
Okay. Mom, I feel like you have a little bit too much fun at my expense sometimes. And he says this as he walks back upstairs, going over to where Lala fell asleep. And then he'll walk over to Lala's room. Food!
Lala, you hear most of this conversation, the knocking and the word food.
She will come out and stretch and pretend like she was totally not listening. Ah, you all are always so noisy around here in the morning.
I mean, again, you don't have to eat. I can eat your food too. I'm quite hungry.
I do indeed have to eat. You never know when you get food next.
That's a little sad.
Yeah, I'm like Joaquin would hearing that would actually he would kind of just not say another word because that hurts a little bit. You know, that's sad to hear. And then he would just kind of be like, "Well, there's plenty down here anyway. Don't, my mother's cooking. Don't be rude." And then he just kind of shuffled downstairs.
She will follow. She does not understand what everyone is so sad about.
Oh, good morning, dear.
Good morning. Do you prefer grandma or like Mimi or something?
Oh, she knows you're not my child. Okay.
Irrelevant. These are my grandparents.
Kind of
Joaquin just looks at his mom.
laughs a little lightly, a little nervously. uh, you know what? We could be your adopted grandparents.
What?
Listen, until you provide us grandbabies of our own, we are going to be her adopted grandparent.
So
He
when she
shoots
has a
Lala.
baby, you're just gonna abandon me?
No, you'll have a sibling.
Yes. I will
Do
teach
I
it
need to
all of the
insight?
stabby skills.
Do I need to insight check my mother to see if she's messing with me?
You can, if you would like.
Hold on. Insight. I'm not very good at this, but why the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, because I hit the wrong thing.
Lala, why'd you roll a sleight of hand check?
Because when she said that she's gonna teach the baby all of the stabby skills, she takes out one of her little daggers and just does like a little show of like shank, shank, shank under the leg, throw up in the air, shank, shank, shank.
Excuse
I'd,
me, no weapons at the table.
I'd say that you're pretty successful at that, Lala.
Just a
Okeem,
small display of stabbery.
uh, very impressive, but let's try to keep the weapons at a minimum while we're sitting at the table.
But we use knives at the table.
Not those ones. Those are larger than eating knives. Joaquim, with a 15, you deduce that while she may be messing with you a little bit, she is also entirely serious, um, due to how she is inferring Lala's circumstances.
Ah, okay. With that quiet realization, he'll just go back to eating, not say anything.
Oh, how do we contact your other friends?
I mean, Like we can
I'll
just
go get them.
go next door. Yeah, you do that.
I'm fast.
Hurry back. Don't want your food getting cold.
She will run.
There are a few houses down, but it doesn't take you very long to get there. What do you do when you get to the Gray Breeze household?
Oh, rapid knocking. Did my sound not come through? I did sound effect.
It did not.
Okay. Just rapid knocking. Knock, 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 knock.
This would be Yenor, Kaida, Deedle, and Kraka, and Poppy.
I
And
assume Poppy's like a dog and will raise the alarm.
what did you name your three-eyed pigeon?
His name is Thesson.
Thesson and Thesson. All of you hear this rapid, like, caffeine hyped up knocking on your door. And then immediately Poppy is just like, "Ah!" Awoken from a deep slumber. Just flapping. Feathers are going all over. Thesson wakes up. She's watching. She's here. She's watching. Kaida wakes up. Oh. My love. The animals are going crazy.
I got it.
She kind of just rolls over and begins waking up.
I'm gonna go answer the door. Thankful that I slept with pants on.
You go up and you answer the door. And you open it. And Lala, what are you doing as the door opens?
Really just like rocking back and forth, like ball to heel on her feet, waiting. She did her rapid knock for a good like 30 seconds and then stopped. Hi, you're invited to breakfast. They sent me to get you.
Amazing. You know, you could just knock twice.
That seemed inefficient.
Or you could have even just walked in.
I
You freaked
I
out
don't
the
think
birds.
I don't think I can. I
Are you a
probably would have had
vampire?
to do a window.
You need permission?
Do you not lock your door?
No. Yenora is so believable in her abilities that she doesn't lock the door. She is ready to kick ass at all times. She sleeps in chainmail. No, she doesn't, because that would give her the...
You would be dead.
Yeah.
You would have had 6 levels of exhaustion by now.
Yenora's ready to beat anybody.
Well,
Also, you know
usually,
it blocks.
well, yeah, but I wasn't planning on robbing you, so it didn't really occur to just come in. Did you want me to take something?
I'm gonna grab a vase off a shelf and hand it to her. There you go. You have stolen this.
She'll hold it and just kind of look back and forth for a second. Oh, okay. So I come in now, or do I leave now?
Do you want to go wake everybody else up? You already woke up the birds.
At that
What?
point, Thesson flies down the stairs and lands on your shoulder. But as he's landing on your shoulder, he poops a little bit, and it lands on the inside of your house. Like it's not quite over the threshold of the door. But because he was flying down, it has some like hang time. So just and plat like next to both of your feet.
I think that bird needs a diaper.
Like almost so close that you have to like check your foot to make sure you didn't get anything on it.
Yeah, can I make him a diaper?
You can certainly try. Will Thesson wear a diaper? Thesson can talk.
I'm going to ask Thesson for permission to put a diaper on him. So he doesn't shit in my house.
She's watching.
Incessant
diaper, yes.
diaper.
She knows.
I'm sure she knows that you're gonna wear a diaper.
She's here.
That tracks.
Poppy comes bounding down the stairs, hearing Lala's voice, and just stops. Lala, you just see this head of a hippogriff over Yanor's head in the doorway.
Good morning, Poppy.
She starts sniffing next to your feet
It's
where
poop.
Thesson pooped.
Yep.
You see her start to open her beak a little bit.
I'm
No!
gonna nudge with my foot.
She looks at you like YOLO does,
Oh, offended?
and then she just sniffs it again.
I'm gonna nudge her with my foot and say, back! Ah! I'm gonna do it again.
Just does that and then kind of just chuffs and squawks and turns around and walks into your living room.
Good.
Lala is going to hold up the vase towards Poppy and say, Mom gave this to me. And then she will enter and go to try and find everyone to wake them up.
Poppy doesn't seem to care that you're holding a vase.
She just needed to know I didn't steal it.
It's empty. So there's like nothing of interest to her in it.
I'm gonna assume she defends the house, so just needed her to know it wasn't stolen.
As you're walking up the stairs, Kaida's finally like up and has some robes on. Is like, oh, good morning.
Hi, you're
Why are
invited
you
to
holding a vase?
breakfast. It was given to me.
Okay.
Can I hear this?
Yes, because she's like coming down the stairs.
I'm gonna turn around. No, she definitely stole that.
I need my morning tea. It's too early for this. And she comes downstairs and goes into the kitchen and starts making some tea. Oh, they're in the room down the hall at the end.
Lala will turn and be like, it is too late to say I stole it now. Poppy already knows. And she'll scurry up the stairs.
Ida pats Poppy on the head. Like, who pooped in the doorway?
Your
That's it.
wife.
What? We should make him a diaper.
That was my thoughts.
Okay. Can you even put a diaper on a bird?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Poppy, do you want a diaper? She just looks up at Kaida. No squawk. Nothing. She just
Blank stare.
How dare.
if an animal could give just a face palm look, that's what Poppy is doing. Kraka and Deedle, you all would have also heard this commotion as well. And then there is... Well, Lala, what are you doing when you get to their door?
Same knock as the front door, just rapid succession.
Rapid, caffeine-laced, nipple shade high knocking. Rapid.
I'm gonna cover the blanket like up over my head and just like peek out from underneath it. Be like, what?
You're invited to breakfast.
Ooh, food.
The grandmother's cooking.
Did you say cooking?
Yes, and you don't have to do it this time.
Food. I'm gonna start getting up out of bed.
All right. Give me a second.
You have a shell. You don't have to get dressed, do you?
I gotta get my limbs all out of my shell.
Yeah, that sounds arduous.
That is a fair point. I'm not sure how turtles wear clothes.
Over
You
the
don't-
shell.
It's more like a robe, like a
Like a cloak?
like
Like Shigung from Kung Fu Panda. It's just over the shell.
like a toga.
A toga.
Isn't that what those were called? The college parties, like the toga parties. And it was
Yeah.
just like the sheet they wore. But yeah, that like
Croc is walking around in a sheet.
At all
Yeah.
times.
I kind of like stretched a little bit more, and I lean the wrong way, and I roll out of bed because I'm like, all right, I'm up.
Oh, okay.
As you guys make your way downstairs, you too also see the bird poop in the doorway.
Y'all gotta
I'm gonna
Right.
step over it. Tell Kraka, watch out for the shit.
Wait, do you guys want some tea?
I'll
There's
take the
tea
tea.
at Grandma's house.
Sure. I like tea.
The new pet's gotta take a tip or two from Poppy.
Needs to be potty trained. They shat in the doorway. Somebody did.
Well,
You
it
see,
doesn't look like puppy poop from yesterday, so
Fessin's just staring at both of you from your shoulder.
oh,
It's looking at both of you, but the third eye's looking in a different direction, and it's kind of unnerving.
That thing is weird.
I think I found the culprit.
The pooper.
I assume if it's pigeon like its normal two eyes are already on different sides of its head. Those eyes
but
just
then
going everywhere. It's like an angel.
That third eye is just like.
It's loose in the socket.
Mm-hmm. Weird. Creepy now.
Well-
Yenor, do you have to still get dressed further?
Yenor will go put on actual clothes, not just pajamas. Currently, she's just in pajama pants and a tank top.
And Fessin almost pooped on you.
I needed to change anyway. Probably better than blood and intestines.
Debatable.
Did you say something about tea?
Yes. Kaida brings over some tea to all of you.
I was supposed to be back before my breakfast got cold, so I'm gonna go. And she will kind of hike her vase up under her arm and take off again.
Oh yeah, Lala's carrying a vase around.
I don't think bedtime's going well. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be muted.
That's a
You
nice
guys all
vase you
get
got there.
You guys all get ready. She's already mostly out the door by the time you've noticed it at this point. But unless there's anything else you guys would like to do here, you can make your way back to Joaquin's house. Joaquin, you have had some actual peaceful, quiet time with your family for the few moments that Lala has been gone. You spend the time enjoying the food and just catching up on minute stuff, the day-to-day stuff with your family since you haven't been back in a while.
Yeah, I would also be talking to my dad. I would just kind of mention about that ship and that captain. Again, I can't remember what his name is, but you know, not really the most trustworthy, I guess, person. Why do you keep him around anyway?
Well, I guess he's not around anymore, is he?
Ha 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 ha! Minor illusion. Audience laughter. Eh, that humor of yours, Dad. It's still going. But no,
He
I
did
did know
the
you got
odd
to
jobs.
define odd jobs.
Small runs, less important clients. Really things I didn't want to do.
Oh, okay. No, I guess that's fair, but
He got paid less than every other captain.
that's what it is. And Joaquin just kind of gives him like the eye right there. It's like, oh, I get you. Okay.
But I don't think he knew he got paid less than every other captain.
Probably for the better. So what are
Did
you
you
gonna do
find a
with this
body?
ship on Call Fifth? No, we actually didn't find a body. That's the concerning part. Lots of blood, lots of evidence of a struggle, but yeah, no body.
That's concerning. He could become a rival. He knows a lot of our secrets. He was a captain.
I mean, this guy didn't seem like he was very cognizant of things, in my experience. So I won't lie, I'm not too concerned with him being a rival. I don't even know if he could manage a ship on his own, let alone a fleet.
Well, anyone could surprise you.
I've always respected you for that, Dad. You have a lot of faith in others.
One day this company is going to be yours, so I'd hope you just keep that in mind. Don't
Not
underestimate the abilities of those that could come and bite you in the ass.
No, that's fair. I'm always trying to figure out how I can kick my own ass sometimes.
I think Ynor does that enough for you.
Ha ha! There's more of that comedy.
As you're having this conversation, Lala bursts through your door, holding a vase, concerned about her food getting cold.
Do I recognize the vase?
You've seen it. It's from Ynor and Kaida's house. It's right inside in their front entryway.
Oh my god. You're stealing now already? And Joaquin, yeah, that's the first thing that he says.
I did not steal it. It is a gift for grandmother. And she kind of holds it out in front of her and walks it over to her in the kitchen.
And Joaquin is just dumbfounded, like, Mom, that's Kaida's vase. Why would she give you this after all these years? Now, make it make sense.
That's funny. I gave this to her. And she gave it to you. And now you're giving it to me.
So that means you like it.
I thought she would like it.
I'm sure they did.
I know it's an odd vase. I appreciate the gift.
What? You are lucky, demon child, that my mother is a saint.
She just looks puzzled at him and then sits down and eats a really big forkful.
Your food is still warm, but it is not hot. It is closer to room temperature.
But it is not cold, and that was the promise.
A few moments later, the rest of your friends, Joaquin, enter. Ynor, you would see Deandra holding the vase that you gave Lala. She's like, oh, Ynor, dear, why did the young child have this vase?
As she mentioned stealing, Fel, I thought she'd feel better if she had a treasure.
Oh, you called the vase I gave you a treasure. That's
course.
So sweet. She gave it to me as a gift because I'm her honorary grandma.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Perfect. Always happy to grow the family.
The mic picked up what the smart device said, and no one even said her name. That was weird. Yes. Kaida, would you or your wife like the vase back? I know you sometimes put flowers in it. Or Ynor, I know you haven't been home in a while, but would you like the vase back?
Ynor's just gonna shrug. She looks proud that she brought you a treasure.
I'm just gonna have to find another vase to replace it with. She sets it down on the counter. Although with Kaida now gone too, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold on to whatever I find anyway. Well, please, everyone sit down. I have this great breakfast. Again, with the homemade baked goods, eggs, various meats, various fruits.
Yeah, Joaquin's continuing to eat, maybe just kind of drawing with his dad.
So yes, as I was saying, I am eventually going to be retiring here, son, and you're going to have to take over the whole operation of this business.
No, I'm aware. That's just that's not happening anytime soon, right?
He kind of rubs his aching joints a little bit, and I still got a few more trips in me.
There you go.
And obviously, if I'm not sailing, I can still manage the business. However, there's going to become a point in time in which I'm going to need someone who can sail like I did when I can no
What do you
longer
mean?
manage it myself.
Oh no! Again, you've shown me plenty. I'm confident in my sailing skills, especially after this outing.
Speaking of this outing, let's talk about that lost ship.
Okay.
That was a very expensive vessel.
I mean, we didn't lose it. It was that guy.
No. He's talking about your ship, Joaquin.
I didn't lose my ship, did I?
It's in Keurig.
But we know where it is. It's not law.
That's semantics.
Again, Dad, you don't know everything that happened, and he would try and explain everything that happened to him.
Yenor, is he embellishing his story a little bit?
Did he? Or no?
Joaquin, are you embellishing?
Hey, you there. Stop. We think you forgot to like and subscribe. Now we're putting you in dice jail. Just kidding. But if you are enjoying the show, share it with your friends. Subscribing, liking, and reviewing also helps bring others to our doorstep. You can also head over to chaoticallybalanced.com/support, linked in the description below, and get access to exclusive content through Coffee. Now that that's cleared up, let's get back to the adventure.
I mean, I'd tell him everything except for the time where I tried to pick up that lady at the bar, but otherwise, yeah.
He's mostly telling the truth.
Yeah. All the bullet points.
No. Because he's so trustworthy, and just gonna wink at her.
Tim, it was his father
Oh,
this
him.
time. That doesn't give me much trust there.
What's that supposed to mean?
That wink. She's winking at me, Joaquin.
I wink at everyone. I'm just such a flirt with the men.
And the ladies. Look at your wife.
I know, isn't she gorgeous?
Maybe I should ask your wife what happened.
By all means, she'll back me up.
Listen, you guys gotta stop putting me in between this pseudo-sibling rivalry you got going on.
Now you married into this. You knew full well what this was like.
I'm sorry, Joaquin. She's my wife, and she backs up everything you did, including a very awkward and even less believable wink. It's like one of those over mouth open, she's leaning into it and winking.
Are you feeling okay? Your face is doing a weird thing.
I'm just gonna stop winking. I'm not. Let's just forget about it. That never happened.
Joaquin's just staring at him.
I'll tell you what. You if you recover my ship, I got a brand new ship for you to try out.
Oh, is it? And then he would mention again the newer model ship that he's been kind of eyeing.
Yes, it's a variant of that actually. That model didn't quite make it through its testing phase, but we took it as a base and made a variant. Slightly bigger than the one you're on. Has a little bit more defensive capabilities. Not quite as fast because it's heavier, but it still gets the job done. Still faster than all the other ships, just not quite as fast as that one.
Joaquin looks excited. I've been meaning to get that one out on the wharf.
Well, it'd be the flagship of the fleet, actually.
I mean, with those specs, I can see why. It then pushes out quite some crazy knots.
It would, and it would keep most assailants at bay, as long as our designs are right. We haven't really tested all the weapons on it.
Okay, yeah, no, I had every intention of getting the ship back. So, yeah,
I'm
this
sure
is just...
it's not like this isn't the first ship you lost or anything.
Enough.
Listen, Ynor already knows about the first ship you lost. So does Kaida.
We're in this company.
Just when you were
And then you
first
just
learning how to sail, it's fine. That wasn't an expensive ship.
This is absolutely necessary.
This one, however, is. I'm not only holding you responsible, though. And he looks over at you, Ynor, and everyone else. If you're able to get that ship back to me, and the other one, if you can get the other one back to me, that would be, Sioux Sailing might have to pay you a reward.
Could be fun.
I mean, look, Dad, I'm not trying to take your money over. You know what I mean? But again, we're gonna get the ship.
I want you to be safe while you're doing that. Reports are coming in that pirates are on the shores of Kurag. And there are some forest bandits in the area too that are beginning raids on the outskirts of the city.
Are you and Mom okay?
We're fine here. We're all right. No one has attacked this city, but we've heard that Kurag's getting hit a little hard right now after the airship went down over the city. Thankfully, Zatha's protected by the swamps to the east. Not much can make it through those swamps.
No, that's fair. What does Joaquin know about the swamps?
Make a history check.
Hold on one second. here. Ow! This is not my strong suit.
History?
Yeah, I don't think I'm not intelligence based.
No, you are not.
Still, that's first flat roll. It's not too bad.
I didn't even see a roll come through.
Oh, for some reason it didn't detect it. Sorry, I had to kick me off of my Wi-Fi, but I rolled a 17.
You rolled a 17? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The swamplands you've learned about in your studies. Maybe not extensively as your studies for being a sailor, but you've learned a little bit about them. Very thick marshland covering a good portion of the southwestern part of the Ashanian kingdom.
Okay.
There are small, like, river tributaries that go into the swamplands that there seems to be some activity around, like people, small excursions happen in there. There is a Ishanian city on a swamp lake that is on the outskirts of the swamplands way to the southeast. The city is called Akcha.
Akcha, okay.
For the name of the lake because it's on Lake Akcha. But you don't really know many other specifics about the swamplands there.
Okay. I'm just curious if I would have been able to pick something up. All good. But yeah, no, he would just kind of reassure his parents that he's being as careful as possible.
I hope so. You got your Norwatch in your back.
Yeah,
Or at least
she's
in
the
this
big
case, your
swamp
front.
lady.
Are you also
Always.
keeping him away from debaucherous activities?
Of course. You think I allow him to have any fun?
He's allowed to have fun, just no debauchery.
That's not the only fun he knows how to have.
Joaquin says nothing.
Yeah, that's because he takes off after how his father used to be.
Gross.
Listen, he's just gotta meet the right person.
And yet he's met so many. Like hundreds.
Okay, I don't need numbers. Don't need the numbers.
I could give them to you.
No,
Men, women, in
no,
between.
thank you. I don't. Maybe he's worse than Valen used to be. Kind of just looks away.
Joaquin takes a long sip of his drink.
What are you drinking, Akeem?
I mean, what'd she give us? Juice of some sort?
Like it's like orange juice. There's tea,
Yeah,
coffee.
just some juice.
Thought maybe it was something good. I mean, it is good, but you know what I mean.
Around this time, you hear alarm bells start ringing around the city.
Dad? Mom? What's going on?
Oh, it's probably just either a drill. They've been increasing the number of safety drills, or a fire or something. There have been mysterious fires over in Refugee Alley and by the Smuggler's Gate.
What kind of safety drills? Like
Evacuation
what?
drills,
Oh,
bunker drills.
oh, like bomb shelters?
Something like that. They were built a long, long time ago. These are old and ancient bunkers, but they've stood the test of time. The city was built on top of them, actually.
Interesting.
Well, I hope everyone got their fill. We got to go to our muster station, and because we are important individuals and you guys are both guests and important individuals, our muster station happens to be the Onyx Accord. We have the great privilege of assisting with whatever safety drill this happens to be.
Oh,
Uh,
do you need help?
we all have to go there.
Oh.
All of us. Technically, we registered the three of them, and he motions to Lala, Kraka, and Deedle as guests to us. And because Yunora and Kaida were both away, they had to be re-registered as being back in the city. So they fall under our responsibility for the first day until the paperwork is processed.
I hate all this bureaucratic mumbo jumbo.
So yes, we do all have to go down to the Onyx Accord and find out what is actually going on.
I heard you say there was fruit, right?
Yes, there's fruit on the table.
Was it prepared or unprepared? Like cut up or
Both.
not? Okay, well then whatever's not cut up, like still has like skin on it, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a couple of pieces and like put them in my pocket or bag.
Okay. You just say you have a couple bunches of fruit.
Yeah, I'm not full yet, so I wanted something to eat as we're going to the Onyx Accord. Basically.
Does anyone have any comments or qualms with this before we continue?
Joaquin starts to voice something, and then it's just like, forget it.
Yeah, I know, son, it's annoying, but we can't ignore it, because if we do and it happens to be an actual emergency, then we're the dumb people.
Nope, that's fair.
Surprise! Yeah. Do we want surprises?
So you all begin a brisk walk towards the Onyx Accord, but as you're walking, you see there is some smoke rising from the northeast towards the Emerald Slums gates, at the end of the two gates that lead into the Guild Quadrant on that side.
Okay.
And you see a bunch, like groups of people coming out of their houses, and like they got packs and other equipment and gear and whatever they could get in a short period of time strapped to them as they're heading towards, really the only in the same direction, towards the Onyx Accord and the one of two bridges that crosses the river to the opposite side of the city. So looking at the map, it is these two bridges, this one and this one. that head towards the commercial ward.
I look at the rest of the group. Well, I mean, I look at my parents. Is that where we're going?
No, we're not going across the bridge. We gotta make a pit stop at the Onyx Accord. Check in with Grawl.
Yeah, I guess we're just following his parents.
You guys are, briskly walking. As you get back to the entrance steps of the Onyx Accord, you see members of the Onyx Accord rushing out of the guild hall, and you see groups of guards rushing out and in the direction of the smoke, and some are rushing towards where all the people are running to maintain control over the bridge. There's also some people instead of heading what would be west or northwest from the Onyx Accord west, so what would be west, people are heading southwest, because there is the other gate, Smuggler's Gate, that has a bridge on the outskirts of the city that people could cross to get out of the city. Get out of the area. You see Grawl kind of just giving orders to people and signing papers, and there's chaos happening in the lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You have all arrived. Not a moment too soon, it seems.
What's happening here? Things kind of seem crazy.
Well, this isn't a drill. We had not thought that there would be an attack on the city this close to there being attacks on other cities. It seems we were wrong on that front. There are I have to call them what they are. There are groups of cultists at the northern gates within the Emerald Slums. Seems they're attacking those two gates.
Is there a map we can look at?
Yeah, it should be up on the screen.
No, I mean, like, this is Kraka asking Grawl. There's a map that we can...
Yeah, Grawl throws a map down on the big center table, and he points on where they are. And he shows you up here, these two gates, he says, are being attacked.
Are your forces going to hold?
We thought so.
But the
Except,
attack
you remember
isn't
those things you fought that you said took down the airship?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of those showed up.
Shit.
But they didn't come from the sea? Like a ship? They came from land?
We think they came from within the slums.
Oh. Okay.
We think they were planted or somehow... Listen, this city is huge. We can't watch everything.
Joaquin looks at him and then looks at the group and says, we fought one of these before. You probably helped him, right?
Right. Well, can like he said, can your defenses hold?
Well, he said no, or he thought so. So,
Well,
again,
I mean, yes, we'll help them out, but hold enough so that maybe we can go out the swamp roads and come around and flank them.
You want to attack them from behind.
If your defenses can hold and it would give us enough time to get behind them, I think that would help. But
how much damage do you think those things could do to the front gates?
I mean, based on what we can see, they're pretty strong.
I mean, the more you attack them, it seems like they got stronger. So, if they're just the ones doing attacking, then you should be able to hold them back. But if you start attacking them, then it's just gonna, kind of like a barbaric rage type deal. It's just gonna get stronger, and eventually they're gonna break through. That's what I would say, from me getting thrown twice.
Well, either way, I would say that they don't have a lot of time.
Right, but I don't. How much longer would it take to go out the swamp roads and around, then straight to those gates?
Would Joaquin know this?
I'd be asking.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'd be asking because we don't know the actual travel time. You know, or well, you might. You live here.
That's what I'm saying. Would Joaquin know this? But if you're asking him, then he should be able to tell you.
Well,
he's thinking, and some other people. Sir, we have wounded. We need the evac. The evac team's on the way.
All right. Well,
we need help in two places right now. We need help protecting those that are trying to escape, and we need help holding the gates so that those that are trying to escape can return.
all right. Well, I guess we don't have time to talk strategy, so maybe we should just assist.
I'm giving you an option as a group that is not fully under the command of the Onyx Accord. You are classified as hired help. Minus your wife, Investigator Gravery. She is technically within the command structure.
So you'd like us to do escort duty?
Are you confident in your abilities to take on more than one of these things? With assistance from my guards? Or would you prefer to escort those out to safety and scour the crowd for any cultists that might be hiding within those that are trying to escape?
I mean,
I just got.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just kind of throw my hands up and walk backwards and look at everybody else like I'm not making that decision. I'm down with whatever.
I think we're good at taking on those creatures, especially if you're going to give us a little bit of assistance.
I think we can do that too. I think we can do it too.
Have any of your Zard fought one before?
No.
Then it sounds like they need us.
They-
Yes, they do, but where more?
I'm sorry?
I said, yes, they do need our help, but where more? Like with the escort or the actual defense of the gates? Because if
Well,
they
they're
never
giving us
fought
the
them,
choice.
then
They're giving us the choice, and it seems like if they've never fought those creatures, having some individuals who have would be beneficial, because they can always assist people and scour the area for cultists. Cultists, I guess, are more of a dime a dozen in comparison to creatures they've never seen before.
agreed.
So that's why I say we should go after those creatures.
Someone else runs up to Huntmaster Grawl during this conversation. Sir, one of the bridges is blown.
All right, we need to go.
That's where the creatures are?
No.
No, that's where the people are evacuating. Okay.
So this smaller bridge here seems to have been sabotaged in some way, shape, or form and has been taken out and can no longer be used for escape. The larger bridge, thankfully, is still Okay.
Are they trying to make a pinch point?
Larger bridge has more guards and more security and is wider, so more things can get across it. But could be something to consider.
I don't know. You want it? It seems like you might need us on that bridge then. It's up
I
to you.
agree.
Wherever you guys go, I will send the special ops team to the other location.
I'm gonna look at you, Nor. You kind of put our points ahead. They need us in either spot. So, where do you think we can do the most good?
Yeah, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
1 second.
Oh. Gotcha.
I think it'd be best if we protected the gate.
Okay.
Okay, gate it is.
I need you to understand. I cannot devote any more resources to the gate than what has already been sent there. You are the reinforcements for that gate.
Understood.
My special ops team is going to go to the bridge. Once the bridge is secure, I can reroute my special ops team to you. But it may take some time.
We'll hold out as long as we can.
There is no airship support.
Well,
We didn't have any support on the airship.
yeah, right. I was thinking the same thing.
His stern look fades for a second and he looks at all of you. If it starts to go south, call the retreat. Once you
Will do. We
arrive,
don't
you
need
are
a problem.
acting commander. And he's looking at you, Investigator Grey Breeze.
Got it.
Joaquim. If something is to happen to Investigator Grey Breeze and she cannot give commands, you are her second.
Understood.
Once you get on the ground, you are both the officers in charge of the forces that are there. Until my special ops team gets to you.
I look at you, Nor. I'm ready.
I would suggest that if you are going to try to flank them, you can use the Swamp Road Gate.
Okay. We'll do that because that was actually a really good idea.
You are going to have to open the gate yourself. I have already rerouted those guards to hold the other gates. I'm hoping at least one of you remembers how to operate the gate.
Does he don't remember?
Make a history check. Otherwise, you could just brute force the gate.
11.
Lala, why are you rolling a history check?
See, if I remember, if I've seen it done, she probably retained it.
You know what? With a 17, you have some vague memory of how a gate operates in general.
It's the locks. She takes notes of how to open locks. So,
All right. We will not let this city fall. Especially not to cultists. Mr. and Mrs. Sue. And he looks at your mother and father. This is going to be a big ask, but could you ready the Sioux sailing fleet in case we need to change our escape route to water? And your mother and father look at each other. Well, yes, I think we can do that. Joaquin, your mom looks very frightened in this moment.
What better way to test out that flagship? And I elbow bump Nakeem.
Well, I mean, we're not getting on the water right now, right?
No, he's asking your father and mother to get all the ships ready in case they need to go to an amphibious evacuation.
Okay. Yeah. Again, we've got the ships to do it, so. And then he would just kind of look at his mom and try to give her a reassuring glance, you know?
We have also. Go ahead.
Oh no, just again trying to reassure her because she looks very afraid right now.
We have sent word to the city of Keldis to see if they could supply any reinforcements for us, but they've been wary of supplying reinforcements since that airship went down. We have also reached out to our sister city, Arbor, across the strait here.
Reaching out for everybody.
What was that?
Oh no, just again reaching out for everybody. I get it.
I don't know how much damage this is going to do, so any reinforcements we can get is beneficial.
We're ready to assist as need be.
I will not be able to communicate with you except with the current officer that's on the ground there.
Don't worry, we'll be okay.
Take the swamp road, flank around into the back of the Emerald Slums. If you get there fast enough, you should be able to take out the assailants.
Joaquin nods. We'll make haste.
Lala says on it and snaps her boots.
All right. You all make your way through a panicking town. to switch back to what it was. A panicking town. People are running away from the gates, bumping into each other. Things are dropping out of their hands. You see there are some people of faith within the panicking crowds trying to bring them to worship so that they may be protected by whichever god that their faith is peddling at this present moment.
I'll hardly
Is
seem
Joaquin seeing
I'm
these?
thoughts and prayers.
As you get closer to the Swamp Road gate, Lala, you still have a puppy with you.
I do. I'm concerned about that. It's just a baby.
It's the baby.
Poppy can at least hold her own, and Thesson is small enough that he can fly away.
Can he carry the puppy with him?
Thesson's too
fidget.
small. You get to the Swamp Road gate. It is indeed sealed, closed and locked.
Okay, what do we need to do? How do you open this thing?
Lala knows what to do, right? Come on, put those criminal skills to use.
If there's any way I can help, let me know.
You guys, at least Joachim and Yenor, would know that there are guard towers, and within the towers is generally where there is a gate control mechanism of sorts.
That would make sense.
I'll direct to where the gate mechanism is.
Up we go.
Is there 2 guard towers or just 1?
2.
I'll head to the other one that Lala's not going to.
Okay. You both see mirrored but identical, just a set of staircases. There's a lever on the inside of each. There's like a pole chain. And there are a bunch of like gears and mechanical systems, pulley systems.
I pulled the lever.
Does not budge.
I'm going to look through the chains and see if they're attached to anything before I pull the lever, and unhook them if they are.
The chains are attached to various gears at the top.
Anything like a hook or a locking mechanism that would hold them in place.
Nope. You can make an investigation check, though.
Huh.
I'm gonna pull on the chains. See if they at least move.
It creaks.
Ugh.
I'm not that strong anyway. So
Investigation of 12.
0 point.
Okay.
$16.
It takes you a little bit, but you find near the lever there is a loose stone.
Oh, of course they've hidden it. What's behind the stone?
The stone doesn't move out. You can't pull the stone out.
Oh, so we push it in.
You push the stone in, and you hear a click, and a panel underneath you opens.
Like in the floor?
Yes, like a stone slab slides across. And there's a keyhole.
I don't have a key. Are there any keys about?
You have thieves' tools.
That's true. I do.
No, there are not any keys about.
Alright. Sleight of hand?
Yes.
That's poorly. I'm gonna inspiration.
You rolled the mirror of what you rolled before.
Yeah, but I can inspire one.
19. This is easy. You fiddle around with your lockpicking set, your thieves' tools, and eventually you get it to click. And then you feel another click. You feel another click. And you hear like all the chains rattle as they settle and drop down a little bit.
Does that seem I should pull the lever? Yes.
If that's what you want to do.
Yes. That seems like the next best thing.
You pull a lever, and this time it moves. Smoothly, though it's a little heavy to pull. And all the chains start clicking.
Back to
And
stuff.
at the same time, Kraka, in your side, your lever also gets pulled down, and all your chains start clicking.
Oh, good.
Oh. Okay. I walk out to the balcony. I did it!
So everyone outside on the road, you see the gate begin to lift up.
As the gate starts lifting up, I cast detect magic. Do I sense anything?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Is the gate up yet? Oh, is the gate open yet?
The gate is open.
What are we seeing?
I am getting that in place here. Let me... So, on the other side of the gate... I can't add all of you at once? Okay. I'll do that in a second then. You just see this larger, lumbering, armored covered humanoid. Like what you had just encountered. Or what you had encountered on the airship. As the gate opens and you guys are standing like right in the gate.
It's larger than the one we encountered?
Yes.
Shit.
It may just be a larger humanoid. You are unsure.
Gotcha. I reiterate. Shit.
Strategize real quick. I think we should attack this like our training with the automaton and all focus fire on certain areas.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. Concentrate fire. And I guess I get my already in action to create a great sword. Well, actually, I'll just create a great sword in my hands, and then right before battle starts, or right before it notices us, I will say a bonus action to toss my shield into the air so that it's floating around.
Okay.
Okay. What are we going after? Like the legs to immobilize it? Or are we going after the gas containers to, so it doesn't enrage? Or
I mean, does hitting the gas containers make sure that it doesn't, or would that speed up the process? I don't know if we were able to determine any of that.
well, I mean, if we bust the gas containers, that means they won't get inside where the thing is, whatever it is inside, to possibly
because they
enrage it. That's
attack
what I'm
us?
thinking.
Not if we stay far enough away.
I don't have any ranged attacks.
Neither do I, but I was thinking that I'll
Try
get
a
away
rag
fast enough.
face.
What'd you say, Lala?
Maybe try a rag over the face. Mask up.
Lift the chainmail.
So, immobilization, legs.
If you can, by all means, do it.
Legs could
But
work.
we don't know that attacking the legs will immobilize it directly. You can certainly try, but I'm just going by what we know worked. And magic's worked. Again, just need to be careful of how much damage we're dealing in. And again, if you can attack at range, that's probably your best bet, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing.
Well, we can continue this deliberation after our break. We're gonna head to break before we head into combat. Thank you all for tuning in thus far. This was quite the twist. We will be back here momentarily.
Come back from mayhem. Mayhem is definitely going to ensue.
Come back for the destruction.
Welcome, adventurers. This is a quick note to say that this is part 1 of a live stream. To gain immediate access to our episodes, please visit links.chaoticallybalanced.com or go to chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one.
Well, that's a wrap. If you want to catch us live, head over to links.chaoticallybalanced.com, linked in the description below, and follow our socials to stay up to date on our schedule and everything else we have going on. You can catch us live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern with the links in the description below. You can further support our adventure by visiting our coffee page at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, and you'll get access to exclusive content. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.